Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Did you know that your girlfriend likes women? Do you want to talk to her?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
You want to see it? You two together?
Most of in my past experience, that wouldn't be such a problem. Exactly.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh. I asked her about him, and she said nothing was going on.
Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
Get down, camera. This is like not how this is supposed to work,
Just
John.
go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, I'm Joey Greco. Welcome to another enthralling episode of Cheaters. Meet Brian Riddle, a man who fears his live-in girlfriend mixes with an unsavory element. Unwilling to live with the uncertainty, Brian approaches Cheaters for some answers.
Brian Riddle, age 25, a loading dock worker shaken by the thought that his longtime girlfriend may be handling another man with care.
When Jenny and I first met, we clicked really well. In fact, I never imagined us dating. We were such good friends. Yeah, she was pretty much my best friend for a while. And then we started dating pretty seriously. And that's stayed pretty regular for a good 2-3 years. And then we moved in together not too long ago. I feel she acts differently towards me now. Like before, when I came home from work, it was always I'd get a big hug and a kiss and, you know, go do something, have some fun, watch some TV, even if it was just, you know, watching the Friday night shows or something. But now that I'm working third shift, I'm gone all the time. She's always out with her friends instead of doing the normal thing. And it was different friends, like friends she didn't want me to know. She's hanging around this new girl, and I don't have any proof, but I've been hearing rumors about her. She's into some bad things, hanging on with a bad crowd, people doing drugs, drinking all the time. I mean, I like to party, but I know when my party should quit. I'm really hoping that I'm just, you know, being jealous and over-suspicious. Because if she did turn out to be cheating on me, I don't know how I would react. I mean, if she feels committed to that other person also, I don't think I could handle that. I mean, I'm selfish. I mean, my girlfriend's gonna be my girlfriend. I'm not gonna share.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Jennifer McBride, age 23, an advertising agent suspected of promoting a second romance behind her live-in boyfriend's back. Investigation Day 6. Cheaters detectives are settled in stakeout mode at Brian and Jennifer's apartment for the 6th straight day, and are beginning to doubt the validity of complainant Riddle's concerns. But they perk up their ears a bit when an unknown female is spotted heading up the stairs. With Brian away, working his customary night shift, Cheaters' PIs are not terribly concerned, but nonetheless continue their surveillance. Frustrated by their inability to see what's happening inside during the next 2 hours, Cheaters' PIs approach the complainant to arrange the installation of a hidden camera. Investigation Day 9. 3 more days pass before Cheaters' PIs again pick up the trail of the unknown female, but she finally reappears on this night, heading up the stairs like deja vu. This time, with a request for an interior hidden camera granted by Brian, detectives are ready for action. Inside, the camera sees it all as the two girlfriends start off with a nice glass of white wine, but quickly move on to more entertaining activities. The female companion, now identified as Ashley Wright, aggressively moves in on complainant Riddle's girlfriend. These girls are clearly doing more than just dressing up and playing house, taking the idea of girls' night out to a whole new level. After 2.5 hours of good times, companion Wright finally leaves the apartment. And though detectives have plenty of ammunition to support the charge of infidelity, they stay on for one more day just to make sure. Investigation Day 10, 12:45 a.m. With Brian not leaving for work until shortly after 10, it takes a few hours before companion Wright once again tiptoes up the stairs to suspect McBride's lair. Inside, they resume their exotic games of the night before. Meanwhile, Brian is suckered again in a phone call to McBride.
Hello?
Hey.
How's your day at work been so far?
Pretty busy.
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm not sure. I think me and Ronnie were going to go to the village.
Okay. But it was out too late.
I should be home by 5. Okay?
I'll see you in the morning.
No problem. Okay, bye.
The behavior of these two is self-explanatory in nature, and cheaters can no longer delay in turning over the evidence to Brian. Case closed. After the break, the confrontation.
With Jennifer's vile nature exposed, Cheaters contacts Brian with the disturbing evidence. Brian must prepare for the sobering reality of his girlfriend's secret rendezvous.
Obviously, you know the show, you brought it, you came to us, you needed help. And I guess one of the tough things is if you've been down this road watching the show and you see when we bring somebody out here, what's about to happen. And in your case, what I'm going to show you, I believe, is a surprise because it surprised me. On this day of investigation, we're outside your place. Your girlfriend never left, but an unknown female entered your residence. She was in there for a couple hours. Looked like just a friend coming over to visit. Then she left. We didn't get a good shot of her on that first day, but that's when the detectives talked to you. Asked you if it'd be okay to put a camera inside your house.
Yeah.
See if we could get a little more information. On this day of investigation, we're outside your house. You were working. This is that friend that came over the night before. There's lots of candles. They're having champagne. Let me ask you a question. Did you know that your girlfriend likes women?
Not like that.
Well, I've got 3 days of it. And,
When's enough?
well, she's across the street. Her girlfriend came over not 15 minutes ago. They're out by the pool, hanging out in the lounge chair. Do you want to talk to her?
Yeah, I want to go see
Both
it.
of them?
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Let's go.
Okay. All right, where are we going?
Straight through there.
Okay. Oh, there she is.
Is there a problem? What are you doing here? Have you met my friend Ashley?
My name's Tommy Grant from the TV show Cheaters.
How could you?
I've got video footage of you two together, making out, having sex. Do you have nothing to say?
I have plenty of things to say, you know?
So you like women? Don't you think you
Is there a
should tell
problem
him
with that?
something?
Well, you know, he obviously knows everything already.
He does now.
Yeah, you know, from spying, that's what you get for being Big Brother.
That's what he gets? For God's sakes,
Well, you
the
know,
guy...
If you be honest with me, to have 5 minutes to sit down and talk with me. You know, he works all the time. What am I supposed to do? I'm young. Well, okay, if there's a problem within a relationship, don't you think that we should talk at least once or twice a week, other than calling on your break.
She needs him to be fulfilled.
You know?
She's a beautiful woman.
Listen to you. God, man, don't you even care? You're just ripping his heart out. He works every night. You know what he's telling me? So, you still love him?
Yes, I do still love him.
Even though you're having an affair with her?
Wouldn't you rather have two women than one?
You know?
I mean, you know what I had to show him? You two together?
Most of in my past experience, that wouldn't be such a problem.
Exactly.
You know? Most guys would like that.
I'm going to bed.
Don't throw the dishes.
No, I'm done.
Come on. Don't go. Let's talk now. You've obviously made it a conversation to where we need to talk. So let's talk. If this is how we have to make time to talk, then let's do it. Right here in front of all the world.
So we don't have a lot of time together. But why is that?
It's because you work all the time.
Why do I work all the time?
I don't know. To make money. Yeah. Obviously, you know.
To keep you happy.
Well, you knew she had a boyfriend live in.
Yeah, of course. I live in the same apartments next building up. So, yeah, it don't bother me.
So you just as well have a threesome. That's not a big deal either.
Why not?
Well, and money isn't all that makes me happy.
Put you through school.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to school so that way I can, you know, more than support us.
Right, but that's why we don't have time together.
We will.
I don't even know what to say.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Well, and money isn't all that makes me happy.
Put you through school.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to school so that way I can, you know, more than support us.
Right, but that's why we don't have time together. I don't even know what to say.
Ryan, I'm sorry. Don't do it.
How are you doing, buddy?
I don't know.
So you love him still?
Yes, I love him. I wouldn't say, you know, he's my security blanket. I love him. Very much so. No, more than that. But that's, you know, that's what I need for my man.
Can you open up to this lifestyle thing?
Is it girls in general, or is it her? No.
If he's not wanting to be with the both of us, then are you going to be with him or are you going to be with me?
I don't know. I didn't foresee being forced so soon as to make that choice.
I thought we had something.
We do.
I thought you loved me, and I thought the feelings, they were so real.
Yeah, we can talk about this some more, but I don't like her.
Well,
and then we
I
talk
think
about
that we
maybe
should all
talking
talk
with
together
her.
so she feels like she's a part too.
Well, I don't think she is a part right now.
Well,
I think that's what we need to talk about.
You've got to learn what a woman wants if you like.
And nothing can offer that better than a woman. That's all I. Exactly. That's something so small.
You're right. I'm gonna go inside. I'm not feeling so
Maybe
well.
she's not all about material.
You know, I don't really care. I'm gonna go inside. I'd like you to come inside with me. If you don't, you don't. But I can't.
Ryan.
That's all right, baby. Don't worry about it. He's not worried.
All you people are gonna burn.
Don't forget your shoes.
All right, Brian. You let me know. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You better not take this before it gets dirty. Chill out. Why? This is my house too.
Are you paying the rent?
I'm on with these, and I can pay the rent.
Call police. Hey, can you drop me off down the street? I got a friend who's
It was nice to meet you.
Think about what
If
you've
you're
done.
meeting-
Think about what's important to you.
I know what's important to me.
Think about
And
it.
if it was important to him, he'd take my needs into consideration. Just like any
He's just not
relationship,
as-
it's a give and
obviously,
take.
he's not
It's
as
a give and
open-minded
take.
as you are. And if he really means something to you, or if she means something to you, then, well, you're making the decision for yourself.
That's right.
What you want.
Bye.
You all right, buddy? I know.
I guess.
You want out of this relationship, you think?
Yeah, she doesn't even show any remorse. I mean, for a second there, when she hugged me, I thought, you know, maybe Mom should be proud of this woman.
The confrontation behind him, Brian endures many sleepless nights. At the end of the show, Cheaters unveils Brian's final thoughts. But next, Cheaters welcomes Mari Gomez, a previous suspect coming forward to explain her involvement in the Robert Marisol case. Mari opens up about the unfortunate events of the past.
Mari Gomez, age 25. Mari has an intimate discussion with Cheaters describing her frame of mind during the confrontation.
When we heard a knock on the door, we didn't know what to think. I didn't know what was going on. I stayed in the living room because I wasn't expecting anybody to come home. My aunt and uncle were out of town, and then I hear him scream, and it just happened so fast.
You told me you were gonna be standing. What is he here? You should look. You should not have. Look.
Hey, Phil, come down, man.
No,
Come down.
You are my nephew.
Look, hey,
Why are you
hey,
messing with her?
Hey, look. Phil, calm down. Just calm down.
Do you have an explanation?
I don't want to fight you. Look, I don't want to fight you.
I don't want to fight you either, but right now I'm pissed off at you.
I understand.
Big
but
time.
Phil.
Robert is a wonderful person, but I think he saw me more as a trophy than anything. He was quick to show me off and quick to have me be quiet. He would say, wear this, but don't, do that. Or, I mean, I think he tried to buy me, and maybe in some way he did by helping me financially, but my heart was never his. At one point it was, but after a while, he didn't give me what I needed. He just, I felt like I was more property than anything.
You're sorry?
Yes. What do you want me to say?
This is my nephew. He's a family member. What does your aunt and uncle say about this? Do they know he's coming around here?
Oh, they're gone.
Do they know he's been here? Do they know you're cheating on me with him?
No.
My own nephew? How can you do this to me? How can you do this to me, huh? Look.
Get your hands off her.
You shut up.
Don't talk to him like that.
I'll talk to him the way
No,
I
you're
want.
not going
Yes, I
to.
am.
No, you're not.
Just, I am.
No, you don't owe me, Robert.
Robert, all I can say is that I'm sorry for what happened. I never wanted you to find out the way you did. But I couldn't do it anymore. I tried to be with you, tried to be what you wanted me to be, but I'm not a doll, I'm not a trophy, I'm not a thing, I'm a person. And yes, we had wonderful times together. The trip to Hawaii was amazing. You helped me out financially, especially with school, knowing that I want to go further than what I am now. But I fell in love with Andrew. I can't change what happened, and even though I wish I could, all I can say is that I'm sorry. If you can't forgive me, then at least try and talk to him. He needs you in his life.
Following their emotional confrontation, Brian Riddle and Jennifer McBride talked at length about their future together and mutually decided it was time to move on. Although Jennifer was willing to open up her relationship with companion Wright to complainant Riddle, he was simply unable to come to terms with the idea of sharing his woman with someone else. Although he admitted to detectives that he was somewhat intrigued by the idea of being with Jennifer and Ashley at the same time, he ultimately couldn't let go of his inhibitions. After speaking with companion Wright, it seemed somewhat doubtful that she would have been a party to such an interaction anyway. Brian has now moved on with his life and his work, leaving the two women to their own devices. As of the airing of this show, McBride and Wright continue to see each other on what both describe as a heated but casual basis. to see